Hey guys, I hope you all had a filling meal because now it's getting tastier again. I'm Eike from Bule Kulineran and today I'm gonna show you a market, a local market in Jakarta, Indonesia, which is not like a normal market. You will be wondering. So watch the video till the end because it's getting tasty and really strange. We are already here, guys. You see this. It's not an open market, it's a 3-floor market. So, and these 3 floors are what makes it so special. Let's check it out. So in the first floor, you find everything like on a normal market. You find vegetables, fruits. Normally they also sell chicken and meat here, which are today all closed. You can see behind me. It's all dark over there. So it's almost like a normal market, but they also sell like really like 20 kilos of rice. They sell a lot of coffee here. They have a lot of things here, but actually this one is like a normal market. Let's see what makes this market special. So it's almost like a normal market, but here they also have an ATM. That's quite funny in a market. Now we're walking up the stairs to the next floor and see what we can find here. So here we have tailor, we have electro shops. We can also buy brass here. I don't buy brass, but so the things we can find in this floor don't look like at a normal market, but I think it still seems a bit normal, huh? So we should go to the next floor. So the third floor. That looks different. Here a lot of coffee shops. There is a big food court. Actually everything here is about food. You can clean your shoes here. You have so much stuff here. Decoration, books. So you even have a record shop here. Look at this. If you can't find vinyls in Jakarta, or if you want to get some from here, you can get it. I didn't see a shop somewhere else, but here in Pasar Santa. So and here it's a meat chino. You can get really good noodle. I had it the last time. Today I will not eat it, but you really have to check it out. It's so tasty, me here. So look at that. Again, a coffee shop. You can even print your shirts here. That's amazing. Oh, and that's on a market. Or if you want to get some flowers. Okay, but after walking a long time here in the market, now we really need some food. So we are looking here. Wow, you have a big choice here of food. Just look at it. We can get some Japanese food, Japanese curry. We can get some Arab food here. You have a big choice, really. But we are going for something that should be really interesting. It's called Koka Sikka. So finally we got our food. It's called Sei. So this is Sei Sapi. That's meat, beef. Yeah? So you can see here the beef. We get some sambal on top of it, and we get cassava leaves over here. Okay, this looks really good. It almost looks like a birthday cake. It looks really beautiful. If you can get this aroma, it's a smoky aroma which we have here. Wow, it's a traditional fruit from Kupang. Normally in that area they eat it with pork, but here in Jakarta the shop is selling it with beef because we have many Muslims here on the island and especially in Jakarta. So okay, let's directly try it. Just look at it, it's so beautiful. We can see there is fat on there and a lot of meat. Oh, just look at that, beautiful, huh? Wow. Well, we have a really smoky flavor. It's a bit salty. Wow. Wow, that's really good. It tastes similar to bacon actually, but still really different. But I never had a dish in Indonesia which tastes like this, because this one is really, really similar to bacon, but it's still really different, yeah. So now we take some more sambal here. So maybe it's getting spicy. Wow. It's spicy, but not too spicy. This is a sambal from Bali. It's sambal mata. That's really fresh. We have some red onions here. We have some chilies in here. And it's really oily, the sambal, but it tastes really fresh. Wow. We can taste also lemongrass in here. Amazing. Really good here. So let's try it with some rice. So we're gonna mix it with some rice over here. Now everything is falling down. We need some more sambal, I guess. Wow. Okay, guys. If you love bacon, you love this one. It is so great. And the smoky flavor, amazing. I love it that they sell it here. Amazing. So we get some cassava leaves over here. In Indonesia, you often get cassava leaves. It's called daun singkong. So if you're here and someone want to give you daun singkong, that's cassava leaves. It's really similar to spinach. This one is also cooked. I'm not so sure. It's cooked differently. It really tastes similar to spinach. I never got cassava leaves which are tasteful as this. The last cassava leaves which I had were quite bitter, but this one, wow, that's good. So now we try some meat with the cassava leaves, with some sambal. I hope it's a good match. And of course we don't forget the rice. Wow. Really flavorful. Wow, the smoky flavor is really dominant, but it's so good. From the sambal, the whole dish is a bit oily, but it's also oily in a good way. It's so tasty. Wow. Wow. That's really good. So this dish is just 28,000, and for the rice I pay 5, for the water 5. So we are here with 38,000 for this dish. Now I definitely need a cup of coffee. The coffee is getting ready for us. He's just grinding it. So we order a single region chibi day. So finally we got our coffee. Let's enjoy it. Oh, that looks so good. And this aroma is so fresh. I love to drink coffee in Indonesia because they have so much coffee in Indonesia actually. I really love in Indonesia. Each area has its own coffee and each coffee is different to the other ones. As I was still living in Germany, I didn't know that coffee can have so many different aromas. Wine can have around 700 aromas, but coffee can have around 1,300. So it's not a lie that every coffee tastes different. In this market you have around 23 coffee shops. I couldn't believe it as I heard it, but it's true, 23. You can see directly over there is another one. Behind the wall is another one. So here are so many. Some of them are also roasting their own beans, because in Indonesia there are already many roasters. Also other coffee shops outside the market are roasting by themselves, and they make so good coffee. I chose this small coffee shop here because I've been here already sometimes and I really like the people who are hanging out here, who are working here. They're really friendly, really nice, and they make good coffee. But the coolest thing here is how we can pay. Let's check it out. How cool is it? So we are at a market and we can pay cashless here with an app. Gopay it's called here.
Di sebelah sini, di scan aja.
Ah, okay.
Nanti dia cashbacknya langsung masuk.
Mantap. Okay, boleh. So we just opened the app and he just told me I have to scan this. So I click bayar, what's like a payment. So now we have the scanner here. Let's scan it. Okay, here we can put in how much we want to pay. I'm not so sure how much it is. Berapa?
20.000.
20.000.
Yeah.
So we can decide by ourselves how much we want to pay him. Okay, it's 20,000 he said, so we confirm. And we will get a cashback 4,000. How cool is that? Wow, so in the end we just pay 16,000 for this coffee. We pay. So we just typed in our password and it's already a success. Yep. Makasih ya. Wow, that was easier. Without money at a market. That's really cool. So you see, this market is actually really good for young people. You get everything here for young people. You can buy skateboards, you can paint your shoes, you get a lot of coffee and really good food. Wow, I'm still a bit hungry after the coffee. The meal was also not so big. But what is this? Halo mas. Mas jual apa sebenarnya?
Roti.
Roti. Burger atau apa?
Bukan, roti kukus.
Oke, yang best seller apa? Yang paling sering dibeli? Yang paling enak?
Ovaltine, Nutella.
Kalau gitu, Ovaltine. Get one of these breads, of the soft breads. I'm not so sure what it is, but for sure I know Ovaltine. So he said Ovaltine is one of the best, so we're gonna try it. So he is starting to prepare it now. So we have this steamed bread. He's putting some margarine on it. Everything on the menu here is sweet. It's starting like from a bread just with milk up to Ovaltine. It's from 5,000 to 13,000. Oh, and now he's putting on all the Ovaltine. Oh my god, that looks good. Oh, he's putting some milk on it, some condensed milk. Huh? Oh, biasanya pakai ketchup. So now it's getting strange. We have this Ovaltine bread and he said normally the people also use cheese on it. Look at it, that's crazy. I'm not really sure what this is gonna taste like in the end, but it looks like real good fun. Wow. Okay, it's a lot of cheese. So for the cheese we just paid 2,000 rupiah extra. That's really cheap. So what's happening now? Oh, now it's getting steamed. I thought it is already steamed, but now he is putting some more margarine on it and then it's getting steamed. It's similar to a Chinese bread which is called bak pao. Normally you have meat in there, but here he's just selling everything sweet. But it's a perfect dessert for our sweet tooth. This is steamed bread. It looks oily on top. It's like all the margarine melted. Now he's cutting it into pieces. Siap, makasih banyak ya. So here we have it. Just look at it. It smells sweet. Wow. So Ovaltine has a really hot flavor. I'm not so sure how to eat this, yeah? So just try it. I'm a bit scared that it might be still quite hot. Wow, look at it. So you see the Ovaltine and the cheese melted a little bit. Not everything melted from the cheese, but wow. Wow. Okay, let's directly try it. That was huge. That was so hard to eat. I'm gonna try to make this next one smaller, but no, this one is broken. Okay, so I will just bite it. Maybe it's not the perfect fork for this one. It's a plastic fork. Okay, it's really fatty. So it's really oily, this one. Wow. But the Ovaltine is really dominant here. I like it. The bread is really soft because of the steaming process. Wow. I do think there's not a huge difference to normal bread. It's a bit like normal bread that is wet, to be honest. I'm not so sure if it was in the first process also steamed or if it was baked in the oven, but it tastes really similar to normal bread. That's why I guess it is actually kind of normal bread, but now it's steamed here at this location. So the cheese is not really dominant, but the cheese is giving a salty taste to it. And it's a really rich, sweet dish, I think. It makes me really, really full. I didn't really finish it yet, but I already feel really full. Besides that, it's a bit hard to eat. It's quite good. It's worth a try and really cheap, to be honest. Even with Open which is really expensive, actually in Indonesia, this one is really cheap. I pay for this just 13,000 and 2,000 for the cheese, so it's 15,000. It's €1. So that was a really tasty adventure. I really love this pasar. I hope I'm here back again soon. So you can fulfill all your daily needs here and have a lot of fun, eat a lot of stuff, get some really tasty coffee. I hope you like this video too. Like below if you like it, and also subscribe if you want to get new updates from my channel about nice places, about some traveling in Asia. And I hope we see us again in the next video.